And,
Man, the camera's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. There you go.
No. Go ahead and mute it back. Mute it back.
Best music. Best music. I love best music.
Your headphones. Make sure that you can hear.
Right. Whoa.
Yeah.
6 to 7, and now you know we roll. Giving you more information for your soul, so you make it through with control. Now here we go. Time to build your mentality, vibrations of energy for the music industry. We be who we are. MusicBizDocs, do it up inside the spot, and we never stop. We killing key topics that you need from 6 to 7 about the information of life and changing weather. It's clever and deep endeavors inside of the spot. Now it's time to register your company and get a lot. Get more than you got. Here it is. Music Biz.
And
Yeah. It's another episode of Bridging the Gap Show. This your host, T-Dub Hudson. Sitting there with my son, firstborn Saquon Sheeper Mel Hudson. And today's show is about bridging the gap between the independent artists and the majors. We're here to provide for you all the steps you're going to be required. We'll be right back in a short, and I want you to have these numbers to call in. It's 404-826-9223. Welcome back to the Bridging the Gap show. With your host, T-Dub Hudson, and your co-host,
GK Chic around the building, man.
All right. Now, the concept of today's show is bridging the gap between the independent artists and the major record labels.
Bridging the gap.
That's right.
What's that about? What you talking about?
Well, considering the fact there's always a gap in between where you start and where you're going to end up. A lot of people never end up where they want to go because they don't know what steps to take. So bridging the gap between those steps is what we're going to provide today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how can we help our listeners understand how we can bridge the gap? How are we to bridge to that gap?
Well, if you're an artist out there, you're listening in, you're a producer, you're a manager, you have to take mandatory steps to reach your destination in the music industry, from independents to the majors. The way that we are the bridge, well, in order to get across to something, you have to cross a bridge. So steps that you must take, we provide at MusicBizDocs.com, every step. So what that means is the first step you need to take, you out here literally selling your CDs, mixtapes, doing your own work, going out doing the shows, traveling, doing your own promotions, photo shoots and all that, but you're doing it without a business account. You're technically bootlegging your own work.
Mm.
You're not paying any taxes on your own CD sales, and you don't have your barcode on. It's not legitimate. You don't have your own company set up. So the first step in bridging the gap between the independent artists and the majors is to make the independent artists become legitimate businessmen and women. Set up your own company. First step. Second step, EIN number. Registration of the company, get your EIN number, open up a business account with a $100 deposit as average. Pay for everything out of your business account. So you have proof of operations. Pay for your CDs. Pay for your studio time. Pay for it out of your business account. Why go and spend thousands of dollars without taking these steps first? That's the first phase of bridging the gap, son. That's what I'm saying to him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that being said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to steal the spotlight real quick.
Do that.
Introduce myself. Second show. It's your boy. Like I said, this is GK Shikra, my little alias, but it is Saquon Hudson is my government. If you all want to see me out there on my social network, Instagram, check me out. I am Raw. That's IVM_RVH. And that's my IG. Check me out on my Twitter as well at Chief_roster. Okay? That's Chief_roster. But back to business. MusicBizDocs. It's amazing, man. It's a blessing. It's something that's been in the works for past 14 years. Right?
Yeah, I guess so. You consider when I started in the music, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, we developed it because you had to analyze how many years I've been in it behind the scenes. My son's talking about my music career like on some serious notes 14 years back. But yeah, we've been grinding on Mesmerizing Moon Entertainment and developing all these things we have for you now. It's become what it has from 14 years ago, just from my knowledge and my experience, and it's manifested into MusicBizDocs now. So what we're dealing with is freedom for all you artists out there who may not make it if you do not take what we provide. It's a strong possibility that you just will never ever make it. But it's a guaranteed execution that you will be a success if you take the steps that we provided. That's a guarantee. Now, how can I guarantee success? How can someone guarantee you success? Well, the guarantee is within your own spirit, within your own creation, within you believing in yourself. The guarantee is, do you believe that other people will like your music? Do you know that they will like your music? Well, if you do, prove it. The proof is in you registering your company, marketing your own music, getting your own copyright, setting up your own publishing, getting your radio play, investing into yourself, spending your time wisely, educating your mind with the books, with the resources, with the links, and with everything we have on MusicBizDocs.com. That's how we can guarantee your success. You follow it through, you can't lose. You're either going to sell 100,000 copies or 1,000,000 copies or 10,000 copies. It's accumulation of sales over a period of time. If you never ever start, you'll never ever make a sale. When you start, those majors will come to you. You get your numbers up. We are the bridge between the independent artists to the majors. Proven.
And it's amazing, man. How many people out there, independent artists,
Mm-hmm.
in the basement, in the yo, that you hear with their group, independent, producing their music, got the SoundCloud. But that's it.
Yeah.
That's where they stop.
Right. They don't have their Nielsen's set up for radio play. You don't have, you got to get those DBS. You got to get that set up.
They have none of that.
Yeah.
You know? What does that say? Is that what you do? Is that what you spend your time producing your music for? Is for SoundCloud?
Yeah.
Is for YouTube? Is that what you want? You're happy with that? You're content?
You got to add on to that. You know, the SoundCloud and YouTube is really good marketing tools.
It is.
They are very good. But you got to have a bank account set up with some links connecting to those songs where people can download that music and send you 99 cents per download per single or $9.99 for 10 songs. So that money comes to a business account. Then you have proof of income. You have unit sales. You have your numbers. You just continue to push forward. Create your own budget. Manage your own career until you need someone to manage your career. A lot of people want to go get a manager right off the bat. A manager is to come in and manage you as a business. So turn yourself into a business first. Create some value, and then go seek a manager.
What's the quickest way to do that, though?
Quickest way to create value on yourself as an artist?
Yeah.
Quickest way now would be using MusicBizDocs.com. I'm just going to keep it real. That's the quickest way because we're already on the air and you're listening to us and we're out here providing it and the steps are already there for you. You know, that's the quickest way. The other way, if we were not present, would be go out and get yourself in some open mic nights, perform. Of course, you need to register a company anyway, but perform in different stages. Record yourself performing, have someone record that, place it on YouTube, of course, get your numbers up and your views, keep pushing, manufacture your own disc, control what number of units you manufacture and sell them at your shows. $10 a copy. Collect your money, deposit that money into an account, and keep coming up if you have to do it that way. Your grind is going to be on the fact that you continuously do show after show after show. People at the shows are going to see you. People out there in the audience are connected to others. You continue to do what you do, keep your following and your growth going, and you never ever give up, and always stay productive recording more new music with new energy, with new messages, so you can stay out there branding yourself as an artist. An artist is going to be continuous, not just one song, 2 or 3 or 4. There's a continuation of product. It's repetitious. So you got to stay active, and that's very expensive in some cases. So you need to have a company registered while you're spending all this revenue and all this money on yourself, you know, and getting out here to get yourself to a point where you're independently held in society. So first step again, register your company, open up a business account before you go spending all this money on everything out there. Now, for all your listeners out there, I want to give y'all a gift. You've been listening here, us talking here, me and my son. And we sell our product for $100. It's a downloadable product called The Package. And this package gives you a recording contract, an artist-producer contract, management agreement, popular songwriters agreement, a non-disclosure agreement, a marketing and promotions plan, sponsorship proposal, your operating agreement for your LLC, your bylaws for your corporation, and you get everything you need, literally, to take step 1 through 10 towards your completion of your success. Completion of success, meaning once you have success, then it's never going to go away. You're never going to lose it. It just continues to grow. So let's complete that and get you there. Now I'm going to give you guys a discount. For those who want to purchase this package, this is only going to be a discount that's going to stay active for the next 24 hours. I was going to do it for 1 hour. I'm going to give you guys time. Listen to it, vibe with it, and let the message spread. You can get it for $50. That's my gift. You're still going to need to do other things. I would suggest you get a Legal Shield membership as well, because we offer that. The reason I say that is because Legal Shield is something you utilize for your contracts and your setup, at least for the first full year. These attorneys can represent you and get your company set up correctly without you having to spend $1,500 in retainers and things like that repetitiously. Okay? So this is what we're looking at. We're going to give you guys a coupon code to utilize. And this coupon code is HALF MOON, HALFMOON. And when you go to the point of checkout, you go to the homepage of MusicBizDocs.com if you're not there already listening to the show, and you click on Add to Cart right at the bottom for the package. It's going to take you to the storefront website. You're going to put in all your fields and make your purchase. Normal purchases you would before, credit card, debit card. We even have PayPal for those who are not financially secure with an account right now. It's going to get better. But the reality is, there's no limit to what you can do with this, so we got a setup for you. You get on that page, you're ready to make your purchase. Half Moon is your coupon code, HALFMOON, and you will be discounted $50 off that price. That's my gift. Now, we're going to take a brief break and put some energy out to the universe and bring back a time period of positive energy and good vibes in hip-hop. It's the Bridging the Gap show on the Beat Drops Radio. Usually. Welcome back to T-Dub Hudson, Bridging the Gap. Sitting here with my son, Saquon Sheik Rock. You know? Yeah. And, you know, we doing what we do here to reach out to the masses and just put a lot of love out, just basically be the example of what is to be. So, MusicBizDocs.com, Non-Factor Records. We have a lot of things jumping off for y'all out there. Coming up, new events. My partner, Angela Richardson, genius, beautiful lady. I am making it happen for so many careers. And she structured an event. We're about to do a 10-city tour. It's called Music Industry Boot Camp. Don't want to put too much out there yet about who else is going to be involved, but we talk a major event. So to get involved, you must absolutely get involved with MusicBizDocs.com. The whole process of what we're doing in this 10-city tour is to educate those and also provide all of the resources and all the steps that are mandatory for you to become and be a professional in our industry. So it's a lot of love right here. Just got to tap into it and utilize it for yourself, make those self-investments, okay? Coming up also next Thursday on the local market of Atlanta, we're going to be doing events on Thursday nights out of Lawrenceville. So everybody out there listening, y'all better get ready to get turned up.
And that's Lawrenceville, Georgia.
That's correct.
Everybody, Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Yes, right. So, I'm gonna chime out, let my son vibe over here. He has some notes, some topics.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so we were having a business meeting earlier this week downtown Atlanta, and came up with an idea, a blueprint, you know, for a way for some independent artists to branch out. You know, we want to be a platform for them, just like Music Biz. We want to use this radio show in this hour as an opportunity for some of y'all to come out, you know, show us what you got. So we came up with like a 30-minute blueprint segment, which would consist of an interview held by myself, my father, T-Dub Hudson here, and of course the FIA. Now, you don't only have to be an artist. You can be a producer, you know, anything that has to do with the music industry. You know, you can play guitar,
Right.
You know,
Musician.
Yeah. You know, everybody could come out, but so that would be how we started it out with an interview, and then we would lead into presentation of music. You know, but what kind of music? It's got to be radio ready. You know, and we do maybe 3 to 5 tracks, maybe, and then of course we'd end it out with a live segment, something done here in the radio show. You know what I mean? But you know, that's all in the works. Nothing set in stone yet. Still working on it to make sure we got that
low and
concrete before we just bring that out. But as well, we're also planning to have a couple local events going around the city. You know, Club Karma is a place that we'll be holding some parties here. Pretty soon. Me and my promotion team are in the works right now, trying to reach out to a lot of you guys, Cobb County, Fulton County, Clayton County, It's big stuff. But that also is in the works.
In the works.
So just wait on it.
Just wait for it. Wait for it.
Just wait for it.
Yes, it's all in the building process.
Indeed.
Yeah. So, you know, I see a direction of different things that must activate. And bringing forth a circle of individuals, all right? And it's what's about to happen. A certain circle of people who do not procrastinate in starting up their companies will be the first to be picked for investment opportunities. Take it there. Investment opportunities, meaning MusicBizDocs, Mesmerizing on Entertainment. We're launching a second phase in operations. We're going to become venture capitalists. So what does that mean, venture capitalists? Let's say you start your company, you utilize our services, you step your game up, and you're going to be one of the first people to have a complete business plan and bring it back across for us to review. We can grant you some capital to launch your operations when that time comes. Believe me, venture capitalism in exchange for 10%, you need about 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, 50 grand, and you can receive that money legally, launch operations, turn that into $25 million in the next 2 years. That's the type of money we're talking about putting out there. Seed capital for growth. So many different avenues. Got to get your publishing, got to get your company registered, your steps to take. Bridging the gap, mandatory. Mandatory. Now, if anybody want to call in, got any questions? Call-in number is 404-826-9223. The listen line is 401-347-8226. And you are welcome to call in at any time. Here to answer any questions you need. Also, go to our site if you're not on it. It's MusicBizDocs.com. That's MusicBizDocs.com. You can listen live to this show on the website as well, and also on the Beat Drops Radio where you are right now. Let's all grow.
you'll email your YouTube links, website, and contact information to TheBeatDropsRadio@gmail.com to set up an appointment
When you talk about what you're doing with
as we are
promotion,
gearing up for the new year and expanding our network to include interesting, creative, fun, original, and captivating shows. And this
you wanna do that? You wanna close out with that?
family-friendly,
What?
pop, and R&B station
That's
located
what you need
in
to
the
take.
Atlanta metro area.
You wanna
Now,
register
if
the
you
company.
don't live in the Atlanta area and have available tunes,
You wanna close it out? No?
You know, closing out or coming in.
You gonna point it back to me?
You're back in.
So we're back. Bridging the Gap Show. T-Dub Hudson, GK Shikra.
Yeah.
And we just want to reiterate a couple of things that we touched earlier in the show for our artists out there who want to get that major deal, right? So step number one, like we said, you register your company. Now you can go out and get on Google and figure out how to do that yourself, or you could go to MusicBizDocs.com.
Absolutely.
And we've already provided all the steps there for you. Step number two, that EIN number. You gotta get it. Gotta have it.
Yep.
It's like your VIN number. Everybody's got it.
Employer identification number. You gotta get that from the IRS.
Yep.
Yep.
And then also step number three, download the package, which is also at MusicBizDocs.com.
Yep.
And then step number four, turn what you have produced into your product. So that being said, everybody that's out there that's serious about what you produce.
Now to get your copyrights.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not a legal product until you have a copyright control number on it. Turn it into product, put it out there, market it.
But yeah, everybody that's out there that's serious about what you're producing, that's looking for, that miracle or that chance, you don't really need necessarily that miracle or that chance. I mean, we're right here. You just gotta pay for it. I mean,
You gotta pay for it.
as simple as that.
Make your investment.
Just make your investment. I
That's
know
right.
too many people. You can go out and buy 4 or 5 pairs. LeBron's, Jay's. The package is a $4,500 value. It's been appraised at $4,500. We'll
Yeah.
give it to you for $100.
Yeah, and right now you can get it for $50 over the next 24 hours. We're gonna keep this coupon code live and active. And that coupon code again is half moon. The reason it's half moon because this product is from Mesmerizing Moon Entertainment, LLC. And right now, a half moon right now would be $50 instead of $100. So we're gonna do that as a discount. Half moon is your coupon code at the point of checkout. And you get it for 50, not 100. 24 hours and it will be disconnected. It's time to shop.
Now,
Yeah.
what do we have here?
Well, I want everybody out there to focus. It's coming to a closure of the show. But Bridging the Gap represents a lot of things. This show is not just about music. It's not just about that. It's about society as a whole. We're bridging the gap between the lower class and the upper class. We're bridging the gap between the younger generation and the older generation. The gap between white and black. The gap between everything that would be positive or negative. It's a bridge period. Spirituality and religion. It's big differences. But the reality is this show is about America as a whole. Everything in it. All of the rights that it gives you. The powers that you're born with. The powers that you actually acquire when you reach a certain age. We want people to be knowledgeable. A great mind said, "My people die from a lack of knowledge." Well, that's very true. Because if you don't know how to do something, in order to acquire what you need, you'll go out and do anything you got to do to get it.
even if it's the wrong thing if you put under enough pressure. The wrong thing can get you killed. The wrong thing can get you locked up in jail. You don't have to do those things. You have an option. The option is acquiring the knowledge you need to live. So we provide that knowledge as an option to running out into the street, as an option as to running into a bank, as an option as to running into the trap. The option is MusicBizDocs.com. How much time would you need to spend on our site? Plenty. We have so much here for you. It's more than just contracts. We have books, a Music Biz Lit 101 page. We have everything set up for all artists, all producers, all managers on that page. We have so many wonderful things for you all. And also, for individuals out there who are seeking any type of employment, we're providing employment. We're paying weekly, we're paying monthly. You can go to MusicBizDocs and look under the Join Our Team tab. Click onto that, and you can actually put in your application online. You can look there to see the different ways in which we pay. We pay by commission. We also pay hourly. But everything is established for you online. We're hiring nationwide. The blessings are in an abundance. We're selling events. We have tickets to the On the Run tour right now. Also, the new tour that just launched. It's about to blow, and it's Drake versus Lil Wayne.
That's gonna be hot.
You know, so we got tickets available nationwide. Get your tickets in advance right now.
Our show hasn't even started.
That's right. Start jumping off in August, so y'all better get to it. It's so many things. If you're out there, you're a producer, you're an artist, and you don't have your ASCAP, your BMI, your CSAC, your publishing membership set up, you don't even know what that is, well, go to our partners page on MusicBizDocs.com right now. If you're online, go to the partners page. And I want everyone to listen to this broadcast in the archives because it's going to be there. And everything's going to be documented for your educational purposes. So you can do your research, you know, so you can learn, so you can take the steps that you need to take on your own. And we'll just be here as a guide to bridge the gap between your failure and your success. God bless y'all. And we're gonna rise and shine like moonlight.
Yeah, so I think we're looking at about 5 more minutes here in the show. And using wisely. So let's talk a little bit about next week's show. Okay? Still looking for an FIA. We do want to get that started for next week.
FIA stands for?
Feature independent artist,
right?
Or producer or musician that wants to come out and just show everybody what they have. Like we said, that's step number 4 to what we talked about earlier. Turning what you have produced into your product. So come out, show us, introduce us to your product. And once again, if you need any help with steps 1, 2, or 3, you can reach us at MusicBizDocs.com, or you can reach out to me on my Instagram or my Twitter. Once again, my Instagram, I am Ra. Spell it for you. IVM_RVH. And the Twitter, Chief_Rasta. I'll spell that for you because I do spell it a little differently. So that's CHI3F, Chief_Rasta, RAH5TA.
Yep. And you can get with Terrence Hudson on T-Dub Hudson, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. All our links are actually on the homepage of the site, like on MusicBizDocs. So you just click onto those links and access my Twitter, my LinkedIn, and my Facebook.
And for everybody out there that's wondering how you could be a guest on our show, once again, if you guys want to reach out to me on that IG through a DM or something like that, and we can get started through that process there. I really don't use Kick or any of those other things. You know, there's some weird people out there on those things. I'm not gonna lie to you. And also, you can reach me at through for bookings. You could reach me on my email. That's Sheik SHEIKE .rah RAH at iCloud.com. And if you send me like a detailed email, and I'll try and get in contact with you as soon as possible. And like I said, we're here every Monday, 6 to 7.
Yep.
You know?
Bridging the gap.
So, looking forward to getting in contact with you guys out there so we can get that product on the air.
Yeah.
Bridging the Gap Show.
Next Monday, we're here
6 to 7.
once again.
TW Hudson.
GK Chic Rock.
Bridging the gap.